And then you were interesting topic. Studio ha. And then you be talk you be kasa about Nanado Easter statement or make here for the Ghana community. And some of kind Easter no and you be di ho abobo ene enwumre. Na your studio Nana Ansa Obofo, our Director of Communication for NPP UK. Ewaha, Nana, welcome.
Medasinso.
Yeah. And you Simon Aworigo, our Head of Communication for NDC UK and Ireland. And so Ewaha. Then you were fire 2 fire studio ha nti have a depa atiefo. After so no as time goes on, you be mamomre. Na mo so mafre bibia mo woka about program ye hu and then my opinion very important. Inti Ghana your topic in here Ghana the fastest growing economy as suggested by Nanado. Simon, what you can mpacho what the Nana Ekano over the Easter period no na what did your kind na me pese mbisa say over the Easter period Nana say Ghana is on the path to become the fastest growing economy in the world. What do you think of the government view about say Nana the Nana kind who view ni say about that
that's it. I'll choose to speak in English. I'll choose to speak in English.
Okay, Malinko,
yeah. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for that, for having me on your program. For having me on your program. And today is the first time of coming on this program.
Yes, it's true.
My greetings to all the NDC members out there, UK and Ireland. My greetings to all the NDC fraternity, wherever they are, any part of the world. A special greetings to the people of Navrongo Central, my home constituency.
Okay.
I wish all the executives my best greetings, and I want to encourage them and thank them for the hard work they're doing. I think they're a great example for the enthusiasm that is building up in our party and the work that they are doing. I mean, you see the old and the new executive together working and making sure that things are getting in place for a victory in 2020. And so, yeah, my greetings goes out to them. My greetings goes out to them. On the issue of our president Akufo-Addo predicting that Ghana's economy is the fastest, or what did he say? Did he say is the fastest? Is going to be the fastest?
Yeah, the president said in his Easter message that Ghana is on the path to become the fastest growing economy in the world.
Good. So you see, we have heard all this before. It's typical of an MPP government. This is a party that rode on airy-fairy promises to power. He's still promising. He's seeing what we are not seeing. Yes, there are predictions. I've also read elsewhere in the media that it is predicted that the economy is going to grow and all of that. But let's bear in mind that these are predictions. They are based on some economic foundations. Whether that will actually become the reality on the ground or not remains to be seen. But based on the performance so far, and based on the amount of borrowing and the fact that what is even more revealing is that the Bank of Ghana governor yesterday, I think it was yesterday, came out and said that our economy is hinged on foreigners and on imports. That does not sound like an economy that is ready to take off. If he really wanted to build an economy that will be the fastest growing in Africa or in the world, then I would have thought that he would have really shown commitment to production rather than encouraging a consumption-based economy. And so I just see it as yet another sleaze talk by a talking president and a talking government. And nothing more serious to it, nothing more than that. It's just one of the talks that they keep talking. Every day they promise and every day they say something new. So that's all about it. There's nothing new.
we'll share based on the current economy now, compared to 2016.
Yeah.
Is Ghana on that path as suggested by the president? Say
Ghana is
we
not
are on the path because he's doing good job.
Ghana is not on any path.
He's bringing a lot of making a difference in the country. Do you feel that is the way?
No, that's not. You see, like I've said to you, that it's a government that runs on deception, and I don't want to use the word lies, but I'll have to use it because that's the word for it. Because
give an example.
So what I'm saying is that we have had a country that has borrowed to its knees, that has floated bonds at a mouth-watering coupon rates. We've had a government that has been listed by the Economic Commission for Africa's 2019 report, which was published on Ghana Web, which you can check on the 1st of April, saying that Ghana is among the high-risk countries in Africa. That means that our economic risk is so high that even when we go to borrow, we have to borrow at such high interest rates. When we go to borrow, we are considered a high risk. Just like here in the UK, when you go and you don't have a good credit record, when they want to lend to you, you realize the APR is very high.
It's out of the IMF conditions.
Yeah, but you see, taking out of this, that is one thing they keep saying, and you wonder whether they really understand what they're doing. You know, the IMF left us with a cautionary statement, and of course, I'm not surprised that they refuse to state that anytime they're talking about all this propaganda about our economy. The IMF cautioned that the way the government is spending and doing things, they should be careful. They should make sure that there is prudence in government expenditure. If we would not keep any government that can do whatever they want to do, as long as you are spending too much and you're putting too much money in the system, and it is not, you do not have the same corresponding increase in production, the economy is going to go down. It's not rocket science. And so when this government is encouraging consumption and is borrowing to buy, borrowing to do kinky parties, borrowing to do all kinds of things, borrowing to pay for dodgy logos that are questionable, that doesn't look like a country that is prepared to grow. If we want to really grow, and if the president wants to really achieve that aim, they really need to look at investing in the productive sectors of our economy. Of all the money that we've borrowed so far, which this government has borrowed more than half of the legacy borrowings that our country has had since independence. They've borrowed over 70 billion Ghana cedis. And where have they invested? Nothing. It's all about borrowing. We're even importing condoms. We are importing oil and all kinds of things. Things that we should be producing. We say we want to encourage industrialization, and yet the very industries in our country that we need to support to create jobs, to give jobs to the people, in order to increase production, to get the economy to grow. We have decided that we're going to ship those businesses abroad and give jobs to foreigners. How are we going to grow an economy? And so it just remains one of the, like the Tanzanian people said to our president when he went to the UN and said all kinds of things. They said to him, they don't want a talking president. I think it's just one of those things. It's just one of his usual talk shops. So
to you, that this message, is just a usual talk.
It's
not
normal talk.
The country is not on that path.
The country is sinking. I just told you that this is a country that has been ranked among countries like Sao Tome, among countries like Somalia. It's not my report. It is the Economic Commission for Africa. That is their report. That is a report out there. And so that does not look like a country that's on the path. And you're telling me that your country is a high risk. It's as high risk of indebtedness. And you are telling me the country is on the path to growth. Which
Nana,
growth is it?
Thank you, Simon. Thank you very much. Nana, what in Nina? What's your view? This
Yes. It's very interesting how my brother Simon is struggling to just answer a simple question you posed to him as to whether Ghana is on the path of becoming the fastest growing economy. And the president is the president of the country. He has all the facts. All the ministers working to make sure the economy bounces back as they left it in a very bizarre situation. They feed him with information. And you see, one fact is, it's not the president. Ghana is not an isolated country that you will say that you can just wake up and say anything basing it on facts or whatever. Ghana, there are a lot of rating agencies that monitors how the economy is being run. Bloomberg, Standard & Poor, IMF, World Bank, everywhere. And Ghana is competing among a lot of countries within the African sub-region, ECOWAS, AU, or even neighboring countries, Togo, La Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso. And I mean, those big countries or big economies, we thought that Ghana could have been doing better than them. And for the past 2 years, clearly you could see that all the signs are showing that Ghana, our economy is on the right path. And it's not Akufo-Addo who is saying it. Those out there, our competing partners, the rating agencies, our monetary lenders, who, when the NDC went to the IMF, they went to beg the IMF that they want policy credibility. So clearly, the entire 8 good years that the NDC ran Ghana, none of their policies was credible. None of their policies. So that how they destroyed our economy, that led John Mahama and his economic team, led by Sektekwe, to go to the IMF for policy credibility, to go and sign a 3-year external credit facility for $980 million. That brought untold hardships on Ghanaians. So clearly, they collapsed our economy before they left. They collapsed the economy before they left. And let me show you. This is a Bloomberg report. This is a Bloomberg report on the 10th of April 2019. This is a Bloomberg report. And it says, Ghana is a star in IMF's 2019 economic growth forecast. And listen, Ghana will be the fastest growing economy in the world this year. According to the International Monetary Fund, the lender's growth forecast of 8.8% for the producer of cocoa, gold, and oil drove the 6.6% median in the Bloomberg survey. The IMF's projection in its latest World Economic Outlook published Tuesday is way too generous. So it's not we saying it. It's not we. Obeni, ejuma ye ba envie mienu, ana na Akufo-Addo ye ba beye. E wo Ghana. The bia NDC for omuje o man Ghana. E the 2 year 2016. Obi ate Ghana sabi yenye nkora 62 years ni aban ko. Be bia NDC from 2009. Be bia Akufo-Addo man Ghana. Estiye omudi call Epic. Akufo ba ye nyamiadum ye be ye ejuma boy homode ye fimu. Akufo-Addo Ghana siye. From 2009, ABC 2016, the NDC collapsed Ghana. Every sector of our economy, it collapsed here. Agriculture, tan. Ghana in 2016, nanko kasano, nanka me fee say, anko beka the economic indicators in 2016 compared to the economic indicators in 2018 or 19 to see, near compare. That is how we do proper analysis. What happens? So, if you go to the mouth, inflation, interest rate, Ghana. If you can say, you can discuss to banker. So, we import and this happens to discuss to banker, we have a problem. If you use ATM machine, can charge you? Bobby Bia, you better far mind Ghana. And I'm Kasa, as is a Ghana for Sabi, a Yankwala, near buy, and near borrow, near the open. I mean, so, you buy, no. Okay, you bought 50 billion, 70 billion, and what the year. You buy the banking sector alone. The way your NDC, it destroy, it collapse the banking sector. A unique trust, Capital Bank, Bridge, Heritage Bank, Seda Gungu, a Paris Canwa, they are master the Gungu, because the NDC, the P Bank, no one bank of Repu, and yet Nanado at the Roma, and Ghana for Baby Bay, 14 million, Komusika. Ebesi. It's not so etikesiye and the team of Bobby Winty. You baby soon, and then Yamagana Fusika. We saved them. You're spending a close to bear 11 billion. 11 billion. Says our banks, you know, it be so much as to make dinner. What is Obisika the bank need be Guya? I say, this is a bank, no, this is Sikada. No, I can one day get to work and I can be sorry, no, yes, say. Bank Sikeno, maybe says Zimbabwe, ni Mozambique, na sifo. You buy no contractors. A cow muje guwono. It may be contracts. Nipan ye nimuno so free fa or nya adwuma nothing. Ndia ke ba no ba ha ndi for be noise dede na mun tio contract for ka mun tio maka because no ma chama mu hunti ka ye tamuska na de mo a na ko mo dia se no every also a contract am a contract kwa ye kwan wo me krum e man po apiapem na bra adwuma wa ye no that certificate de febra o tu fema those nya value ye a forensic audit you have to pay 3.5 billion Ghana cedis 3.5 billion Ghana cedis NHIS ye buy a Canada on 1.2 billion 1.2 billion eka na na kufado those service providers on also back near pesca na those service providers no itiomoka near sansu no ema eba no se be abrano brano omnye sika na ye ne tiomoka what na hwe Ghana for because na ya boy samujemfi ekoye press conference about all time capital investment training gase to because no sabi credible person our when this is a kwesibuchi our nimunde and so dem be there on but because afra na piano no ko akoje nim gwase 1.2 billion NHS then buy school feeding alone akufo de ba na penso e ka na go no 400 million Ghana cedis Oma constituency on
we are on super man comment
Oma constituency women organizers I need money more no my adwuma ana yentuomoka na kufa de buy no 400 million Ghana cedis ya betamo tuya yeah teachers arrears because teacher and NDC teacher for no come yesu e kan kwane down no boy promote no ye neko different scale so the sika ye fema no teachers arrears and quite better 20 million Ghana cedis legacy debt e ba na military on peacekeeping peacekeeping as a cap sunsurum Ghana strafo nyame nkwa na nyanyadom e na makuva do buy peacekeeping alone and no a car I boy 130 million Ghana cedis we ka Anglo Good oboase some mines and the NDC viable institution and a 70 pa e wo oboase potem amanfo ekufie omunyuma SSA Anglo Good ye buy na kada o ka say na no you go bia no tumfo kan also of man then President John Mahama e ka chen say adia mo ya egru enyo e be ha dwene so tumfo for asem kodo ye fini kwa swa asrafo ni akọ brokofo ba ne ekufado adaroma Anglo Good e Canada onum 280 million Ghana cedis ye be ye fionum be ka DKM customers bonem di nipa na wobono ena afumantem ekofa DKM e be bo nipa fam basa DKM fana customers nankasa enti adanse e ka ye tue e dem 400 million de be nyabotre
unyanwe ubakoso dabi memo watu aso wante etefo
enti when me nyabotre wa bemu wanyabotre na man tedi nsemu a ni otie no onti asane kan ya kan watra ya bani ababu 50 billion na mo de ye never get mama chemu na me listen so na endis ni bitia o se boni o mu di ye to wonum no se skebia ba ye di bitia even interest on loan on brugu on reckless borrowing NDC reckless borrowing loans keke on brugu on interest on the loans because na ai
say ya tiefo no be frɛ anytime on be frɛ na o ma ye question yes say but as time goes on
economic indicators economic indicators the chance of man Ghana etumpong yen say abrofo Britain America Asia whatever omute omukuma omohe so man the Ghana Africa no and if fana ye for esika enkoko invest because to be sorry wa page mu say economy e bad no wa ba say invest no okay nyi ne saka Nissan Volkswagen Sandtrack for sorry in film chrome e magana say ba bisi assembly plans e ba be boama o ma asset up nyuma e wo the economic growth increased from 3.7% in 2016 to 8.5 and all GDP it grew from 5.4 in the first quarter of 2018 as compared to 4.0 in 2017. Agric 2016 at 3.0, In 2017, when they grow by 4.3, and then a 2 Greek, and then we are planning for food and jobs and they buy a brew, and a moye, bordier, banchits there, and then Ghana me export, and then creating Ghana export a commodity exchange there, yet topic of anything. Industry growth, rather from negative 0.5% in 2016 to 17.7%. The fiscal deficit, you're reducing it from 9.3% of GDP in 2016 to 5.9%. And to women in Ireland, these are facts that are verifiable. I want them. Then you will be naked. So my Ghana say, Mampeni Kufuado, Kase Ghana, and among I just year corner. All the indicators are pointing to the right direction. We are seeing you now what rate is being so my Ghana economy in 2016. Me and Simon, I can tell you, the economic indicators are NDCI and the kind of economy are running here. And then Ghana, Nyamako, Yaba policies, Yaba, rolling out and then Yamyadum. The whole area for 9 the biggest medical delivery drone network. As I said, Ghana or Manako, Elsum. And shall simple no, nay, it Mujani Biako, Akoti Pankwa. Sena Memi Tanako Memo, I'm a name called Adorso. Because a chairman from Doko Krumi, Nakate say, Mameti, Ko Doko Kruma, now Unyamuja, say, a car Quanda won't know, young Famujan to ambulance moon, name Kamisi soon, and Frukomipono, and Fakota Fuko, and Kokoasaka, and Koko, a Adorso in Chan, a Framno, and go see a chairman from as I could do Doko Krum. Innovation. If you are saying Tumpong, never a drone, let me out too far, let the Mujapa. Was multibida. Free senior high school alone. If you are saying your Bogan Abasso, have me, Sakame time, and I go to Musetek, like a free senior high school, and I can double track one man, and can be first choice, a produce Kaminya. But I'm a corner, I tell you, say, cause of a fire, no. Satamano, I am a. Ka double track of what Kamina Quine at Tanakra, and a first bite in a quack, and a Makoko Aquaman preferred choice, and a course I can make as business student or produce. It's when you know that Nipado Dua, a Babajio, a Poisson Maritum Bonia, MBC, D, a bomb, my Ghana, Mudimrica, your mama, Catherine say, as president, for my Ghana, and for IMF. Okay, then, for policy credibility, a political party. A candidate and none of his policies are credible. IMF for policy credibility. And then you went from Ghana and among Ghana, all our policies. The
way back to us because normally, say Yanni, no better question asked about Daniel. Now, what can you Nana Eka say, President Kase, for the first time, we have abundance of food in the long while in our country and exporting to our neighbors. However, many commentators feel say they are not benefiting from the abundance of food and are struggling to make ends meet. What is your view about that? Because part of the Easter, statement, suggests or message, say. For the first time, we have abundance of food in the long while in our country, and we export to our neighbors.
Of course, the facts are there. The facts are there.
Many commentators say who are struggling.
Who are those many commentators? And they are from Adam time, and they are who is the who baby? Who need to go? Uncle Benny. Penny Padu Drive. Physical bunny pabotu. Skinny pas penny. We move with them. Me matnapo. We will see over. We took out. We need quote, but no minim. Nipper quote. Now we train. Now it will be that. Oh, Kawabakasim.
Say who explain?
Of course, that tells you. Say Nipper Niagicronim. We got me matnapo for years. When we see our matnapo quote for years. Nipper quite did any uncle. I need to quote money. It is like a day casa. Maybe Yuki Kovi or Penny, salty Yuki Gumano.
Yes,
you can say goodbye. Say good,
yes.
Monto.
Well, we trying, yes. Sanya Beckham.
But you said, we are learning one toe.
Yes.
But you can call me a more than a bar.
Yes. Oh, now what here? Bruni Australia, Bibini
Of
Australia.
course, then you know my talk. So about free education, oh, Krumwa, your Coco NHS, so Undiaka. But infrastructure, car, wine, fuel, electricity, everything. But then Krumwa can get to about each government. Because of the economy. Was it a first says it on gas, and I issue, and I like say, I'm going to cost in this a Jumano, in Fiam 2 years and the Kuvado, compared to 8 years of NDC from 2009. The be a year money shamansa, the men agri 18 pong echo, agriculture, it grew agri Ghana 18 pong, NDC ever say agri. Then the put on they be not Ghana 4K, kake, and so neck, and the Ghana ye rough, and the body ever boo. I have free naka, those on the ground. Nipa Ghana for the warfare, woman with the agro. Nipa na ewo femono those on the ground grassing one this kind of planting for food and jobs at the buy no nipa bo mo na man nnuane aba no nyasam ketwa ndene politics or NDC. There's no way NDC because say NDP ni the papa, but Ghana for are more discerning and the NDC should be much careful. They shouldn't think say Ghanaians of 92 are the same Ghanaians today. And then they can read, write, and reason. So don't gather on a Ghana and NDC. Now a great next thing. Body banting, Mekunto Jenny, Bayre, a brew, emo, credit, even oil. The importation of oil. And the Ghana 2 years. In Vietnam, the extra Ghana for some PS. You don't be all the policy here. You rolling out. A man, I want to come on a shebino. Impossible, but they be not Ghana, and they be even Easter way dear. Since Christmas, it was Easter way dear. Should tell you, say 2 years and the Kuvado, Sakaman Penibia Bagana, Sakaman Penibia Bagana, and I can join an Kuvado, and Dr. Baumia, Abba Baye or Ghana, and at Yabia. Can you put him near my young man about 40 years ago, no? And then within 2 years, send a bill of mano, a bit a tumpong, and then a mobile capability. Mobile money. There were phones who are bank account, me escape bank account at the bar one casa wallet so it will transfer all the banks. Synchronizing. That tells you say in 2 years you're running on mine, the big money feels like an MPP. I'm gonna find ya don't and na oman fa abana ma MPP Gana Kabo, Kabana IMF and the NDC, but for 5 years. Can they go? Because none of their policy ever working. I'm going to say, I could get a cancel fair, the company called Bob Cargo Temple in Fasubiamas. And Fasubiam, a reaction of the I am here. In the name Ghana, 2 years ago. 2 years, and they could still say policy one by one village, one dam, one district, one factory. Factories are spring up air. How much is buying? Deputy organizer, okay? The crew mono, it is your first of bar. No, he did the yen, and my if I not got isn't it? Or drink a view. Or drink a view, because you can't compare 8 years of your governance to a 2 years young government. We're really policy. Policy, Bekokakra, Hakran, Fian, it is stimulating mutually. The end justifies the means. In the end, as New Patriotic Party, a Juma Ghana for the sayings, we are on course and we will not be distracted about the end is about they need cook money. That is their job. They are in a position and they are desperate. That is why Kaubia Baye Mampeni Pain are benefiting free in high school to make Jina a pass to make catch Ghana for say Ghana and Kala, Yadi Ghana Sika, Yadi Airframe crowd and next generation, even your education as soon as so a woman, yes, Siska, Ghana from Kalamado. How can it be so wicked? And you want Ghanaians to give you their mandate to rule them. How can it be so wicked? Said, scared if you're going to come from school. Me say, me, I'm a student of poverty education. He said, more beer or the education, or anybody education, I see that person as the devil. Me, as I said, will beat you, Suhum, and now a crabble. Near Babina Kenya. Abba Achimota living and Germa as government and Guatemala. How do you create an environment or a society or this government because we better about what I did man benjo mama ya see a book school ground to on now I declare a one other president no say enya what a young 40 idea one and no ko bi no and papa wo sika and go be 20 no so say enya a young 40 a young want to change the Ghana on 2020 what I say yende ye buma no ejuma cost to agriculture infrastructure ejuma ba this and
no Simon Nana ushas here and Nana to us no what's that to us say what say me repeat and I say we okay
that be and then some now I would not like to respond to all what he said.
Yes,
and unfortunately, you know, as somebody from the stock of the MPP, I'm not surprised that he will continue on the trajectory of his party and government, which is all the time the mantra and all of that. First of all, let me put on record that on the issue of free SHS. But even before then, there is something, you know, before this program, the Akufo-Addo Nana ladies, they had a program before we started ours. Yes. And I think it was the president of the Akufo-Addo ladies, or one of the ladies, he said that the people of Bole Bamboy, where the former president comes from, President Mahama comes from, should not vote for President Mahama, or they should not be deceived by President Mahama, and they should know that they used to drink from the same source of water with kettle. I want to say I find that rather denigrating and insulting. I don't find that as something funny. If it's never been to Bole Bamboy, you see, the problem is that some of the people who come and say these things have never traveled past Accra or Kumasi, and so they do not even know anything about the north. All they do is they hear people talking, they pick it up, and then they start making denigrating statements about places and people. Bole Bamboy people have drinking water. They never drink from the same source or streams as their cattle or animals. And so let me just put down record, and that the people of Bole Bamboy have good drinking water. I know Bole Bamboy very well. I schooled partly in Wa, and so I have the opportunity of knowing the area very well.
When did they, since when have they been having
they have been having clean water.
Our viewers,
they have been having clean water since the time even before President Mahama came, and President Mahama continued and gave them more boreholes and more potable drinking water. And so it is not correct that they are drinking from the same source as their animals. That is wrong. So let me carry on. On Nana's issue of free SHS, that President Mahama benefited from free SHS and that he's against free SHS. Let it be placed on record that the NDC or John Mahama, the president, is not against free HS. Indeed, we actually conceived the idea of free SHS. It is a constitutional requirement of our country to provide free education to our citizens. What the difference between the MPP and the NDC is that we believe that the structure should be put in place, and that children should not be put through excruciating situations like what the MPP is putting them through. That children should not go through sleeping outside. That children should not be exposed to risk. That children should not be given poor quality of education, because you see, education is made up of two parts. It's made up of quality. Much as you want to increase the enrollment numbers, you also want to achieve quality. I know you have heard the saying that a half-educated person is worse than an illiterate. And so what you don't want to do is that you don't want to have the half-baked kind of education Akufo-Addo is giving them. As we speak now, we all know very well that some of the SHSs that are doing free SHS are not having accommodation enough. That parents are paying for private accommodation for their wards, and this is public knowledge. It is not it's not up to the MPP or the government. They can't do propaganda about that. That wards are paying in extra classes. They're paying because with the double track system, it's like a two-stream thing. Some of them will be at home and some of them will be in school. So those who are at home, they're going to be staying home like for 3 months. While they're at home for 3 months, parents are paying extra tuition for their kids because they can't stay. When we used to go to school, you can't stay at home for 3 months. You forget. You get involved in so many other things. The parents are actually paying more than what it would have cost them to pay, because bear in mind that when the NDC was there, a lot of things were taken out of the cost of education, and so parents were not paying up to 1,000 Ghana cedis, and today parents are paying about 200 Ghana cedis to do extra classes per subject. Parents are actually paying more. At the same time, their wards are not getting the quality of education that they are supposed to get, because the schools are overpopulated. children are overcrowded. I mean, we've had instances of kids dying in school. We've had outbreaks of diseases in schools, which we all know. We are aware. These are public knowledge. Under John Mahama, the president, John Mahama gave free education to 350 students in Ghana under our, gradual free education system, which we planned. That is why the president set out to build e-blocks. Under President Mahama, there were 129 e-blocks that were at different levels of completion. Most of them have been completed. What they said were, did not exist. Eventually, their Minister of Education, Deputy Minister of Education, Kwesi Aduchum, Dr. Yaweduchum came to admit that most of them are almost complete and that they're going to complete them and give them to the students to use. What we are saying is that double track is an example of a failed free education system. It's an example of an unplanned free education. It's an example of the mess that Akufo-Addo has taken our education to. The record poor level of performance. I don't know whether you saw the recent WASSCE results, where the performance of people from the students from SHS.
Those were free
because no, listen, because you have overcrowded the schools. What I'm saying is that science went down. If you take that and compare that to the record of 2016, you compare that to the record of 2015, science was down, maths was down, English was down. The concern of Ghanaians and the concern of parents is that it is not about doing this peopleist program called free HSS and not doing it properly, underfunded, children exposed to risk. Most of the children, parents don't know where they are when they go to school. We are saying that it needs to be properly planned. There's the need for stakeholder consultation so that this is properly done, so that children don't only get to school, but they get the quality in that education system. That is what the president. So I heard the vice president, typically, you know what he does? He goes about spewing propaganda. I heard him in one of his recent propaganda messages somewhere that the president Mahama has said that he's against free education. That is a misrepresentation and that is a palpable lie. I mean, it is so sad that as a vice president, you deliberately go out there and do this kind of propaganda just because of votes. We know very well President John Mahama has never, or the NDC is never against free education. Indeed, it is on record that the NDC has started putting things in place for free HS e-blocks scattered across the country, which they have left most to rot, which some of them they are not completing. But then not just about that. He said a couple of things about
I will let you continue. Yeah. Hold on, please. Yeah, at here for you move your program here Omega Live TV. Now Omega Live TV, you nya sponsorship from Omega House. Omega House na sponsor ye. Na Omega House ye no ma bebre. Ye so we ye a year ana party na we here invitation cards, we here greeting cards, we here videoing say about be here program na ma and I say photograph say ana we here wedding now here photos near there. Ni nyina e betima ya ma. Afi so no we business we here letterheads, any business cards, stationery, banners, bookmarks, booklets, brochures, photo leaflets, and now here posters, name flyers, and now BBR on the bit my amount. After so no, who gift items be open say ye gift items be a mouse so a bit my. Now the number to call is 0208 520 3359 0208 520 3359. After so no, ye be a line atum maybe in the next best by half past 10 baby line atum na motime free bi na moso mu bi kan maka about program nana ado messenger or the ma Ghana community no your views about it, and he say Ghana say we are one of the fastest growing or on the path to be one of the fastest growing economy in the world.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Now, what do we know about to also say? As the president discussed,
he's outlined a couple of things here. Nana has outlined a couple of things. I want to respond to them because you see what they do, typical of their style, which they did in 2016, is to put out a lot of light and a lot
of
propaganda.
When you add that one now,
so let me quickly address some of them.
When you add that, you can also then talk about we are for the first time, we have abundance of food in a long while, and
don't worry,
and exporting to
I'll
our
deal
neighbors.
with that. I'll deal with that.
Know,
Don't
yes.
worry, I'll deal with that. First of all, he's telling us that there is a prediction, a Bloomberg prediction, that Ghana's economy is likely to become the fastest growing economy in the world. Why not? We've had that in 2011 under late President Mills. Ghana's economy was the fastest growing economy in the world, and so it is not record sense.
So
but bear in mind, this is a no.
What happened?
Don't interject me. Let me. You know,
Muhammad,
this
it's a nice interjection.
no. You know, this Ayawaso West Wagon style of interjection, I don't like. You know, so let me just carry on. You know, no, I am. But let me tell you something.
So what happened in 2020?
I don't think you want to take over the job of the host. Or has he? Can I continue, Kofi Kula?
Yes, go on.
Thank you very much. Good. So I am saying that ours was not a projection; it was an achievement. It's a projection. I don't know what he knows about economic projections. Economic projections are not cast in stone. They are based on certain things happening. If A happens, B will happen. If A does not happen, B cannot happen. And so the IMF is saying that, given what it is now, based on what they know, if that is the case, then Ghana is likely to grow at the rate that they think is going to grow. But you and I know that most of the figures they gave to IMF to get out of the what do you call it, the extended credit thing that they got from the 1 year extended credit thing that they got from the IMF, most of the figures were based on lies. You and I know that. If you don't know that, I'm telling you. I am telling you that most of the figures were manipulated. Most of the figures were manipulated. We have. I don't go.
The IMF went to them for political credibility. They are incompetent. I am telling. We give them fake.
He's talking about political credibility,
and
he doesn't even know what.
Come on.
But listen, in 2011, Ghana's economy grew at 11%. Okay, in 2010, Ghana's economy grew at 7.9%. What do you call Nana is here and is very happy that the economy grew at 6.3 in 2018. He's very happy. But let me say something. Ghana TUC. I don't know whether you saw the TUC statement on the May Day celebration. The TUC, was it May Day celebration? It wasn't May Day celebration. It was the early part of this year. The TUC issued a statement, and in that statement they said that the government should be worried about the rate of borrowing. It's not my statement. It is available publicly. The government should be worried about the rate at which it is borrowing and spending. The government should be worried about the way businesses are collapsing, factories, industries are collapsing. The government should bear in mind that the growth that we saw in 2018 are as a result of oil. Most of the growth is coming from the oil sector. And now look, this is the oil revenue that NDC had, and I want you to see the oil that revenue that MPP had. In 2016, the NDC got $247.18 million from oil revenue. Okay? And the NPP in 2018, they got double of that. They got $464 million from oil revenue. And in 2019, it is estimated that they'll get 1.1 billion. That is on top of the borrowing that they have borrowed in Ghana. What do they have to show for it? If you keep using Bank of Ghana to take money from the Bank of Ghana to prop up your city so that it is looking good, so that it is looking good in front of IMF, so that it's looking good in front of IMF, and you give them the impression that the economy is doing well.
Are you going to talk
you
about
and
that?
I, as Ghanaians, know very well that the economy is sick. We know that.
Are you going to talk about that? Because time is running out.
I know the time. He's talking about DKM. Nana should not have spoken about DKM because you see, I have lived in the Brong-Ahafo most of my life. Okay, I schooled in the Brong-Ahafo, and Brong-Ahafo was the place where DKM victims or customers suffered a lot. Should not talk about that. I know very well, as I speak to you, that there are thousands and thousands of DKM customers who are not paying. NAM1. They said, what are they paying NAM1? They are telling NAM1.
So I'm adding another question because it's your turn now. Now, in terms of...
No, let me say planting for food. Planting for food. What is Nana Ansah telling me? Nana Ansah is telling me that, does he know how much money we've pumped into planting for food? Is it the same agriculture minister who came and told us that
talk about the one district and one factory?
No, is it the one? Is he talking about the agriculture minister who came to tell us that one bag of fertilizer provides 2 jobs? Is that the one job you go and come? He's talking about what? He's talking about NAPCO. Did he say about NAPCO? He didn't talk about NAPCO. NAPCO boys are out there demonstrating. They have not been paid. youth in agriculture. They nearly beat up. What's the name of the? What's the name of the
100,000.
CEO?
The government claimed to have employed over
And they are all sitting
100,000.
at home. And the boys are 10th October. Go on Ghana Web. 10th October and December. The boys were out. They carried stones. Go and check. Yesterday, he's telling me the economy is doing very well. Yesterday, just on the news.
So, viewers, if you are, people can call in and share their views about it. Not now, but when it happens. Go on then.
He said Anglo Gold. You see, it's very interesting when they say things like this.
Now talk about one district, one.
So you want me to leave for
okay.
Anglo Gold?
Okay, it's up to you. But
Anglo Gold. I just want to say it's propaganda.
Okay.
Anglo Gold was closed for very strategic reasons, administrative reasons, and it is out there. The management of Anglo Gold came to explain. Even when they started to do this propaganda, he came out to say that it was not closed because of any reason, because of anything. They had good reasons why they had to shut it down at the time, and the plan was to revive it and to reopen it. It's been reopened. No politics, no propaganda. Ghanaians will not buy. It won't fly because it's a lie. People know it's a lie. It's one of their usual deceit. Okay, what did you want me to say? You want me to talk about one factory?
Yeah,
it still remains a paper. It still remains a paper. It still remains a paper project. They still remain paper. And the president is telling us that people have been employed. For God's sake, come on. You see, I am saying that what they did in 2016 that brought them to power will not work because you see they have been exposed in every single one of the areas they've been exposed. The guy Nana was asking me about fundamentals. Does he really want us to talk about fundamentals? Just recently, what happened to the exchange rate? Is it not their lying vice president who told us that if your fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you? Did the exchange rate not expose him recently? What are we talking about? Does he want to tell me about fundamentals? Inflation. They're telling us that, is it not the same vice president in opposition who told us that if the inflation is dropping and prices are going up, something is not adding up? You should go to the market and find out something is not adding up. That is the economy they are running. I am saying that they are running an economy based on borrowing to consume. In fact, last year, according to the budget, they borrowed 1.7 million Ghana cedis just for consumption. They are creating jobs that do not exist for their boss. They are paying people for doing nothing. They are paying their party. Ghanaians are suffering. Yesterday I was watching TV, Joy News. There was Joy News went to interview some people in Cape Coast, and they were saying that now they are going to do, this thing where they say off season for going to fishing. The fisheries minister has introduced something like they're saying that that is going to put them in a very difficult situation because they're already suffering, and that this government they can't even find premix to buy because what is happening? The government is the minister or whatever is giving the premix contract to his MPP boys and family and brother or whatever, and they are selling these things and they are not even getting the premix to go fishing. Where will I even finish?
Thank you, Samuel.
But in any case, Akufo-Addo told us that his one house, one toilet project was on course. I've got it here. He said that recently.
When it gets to your turn, then you can talk about that.
But his sanitation minister came, Cecilia Dapa came yesterday to tell us that we should not look forward to that. That has been postponed to another a year, and that is if any man does not have a toilet, no woman should marry that person. So I'm wondering, Nana. What are you telling the Ghanaians that you promise you're going to build?
And what about the question? And now we'll work on. Okay, wait a minute.
It's funny, and it's usual about the NDC, and that is how they are. That is why they lost the 2016 elections very terribly, and that's now they don't even understand the reasons why they lost that elections. You see, you cannot go to Ghanaians and be telling them stories, deceit, and thinking that they will accept the kind of lies you are telling them. Ghanaians, the NDC should know that I've been telling them that Ghanaians of 92 are not the same Ghanaians of 2019. Ghanaians are more discerning. Those who live in our local communities, they know what is going on. So you cannot just be making noise about this minister said this minister did this, Akufo-Addo said this, and then they're laughing at you because they've done this for about 40 years. Today Akufo-Addo, tomorrow Akufo-Addo, today Akufo-Addo, tomorrow Akufo-Addo, and still they've not learned anything. So it's up to them. But we are telling them that what we told Ghanaians in 2016, that we are coming to power to do all the programs, all the promises that we give Ghanaians, that we are coming to, they should give us their mandate. And when we come, the first 4 years, we are going to deliver on our campaign promises. We are on course. We are on course. And it's unprecedented in the annals of our history. Never.
Yeah,
2 years.
It's truly unprecedented.
2 years.
The stealing and the corruption
2 years for a
is
government
unprecedented. That's very true.
to come to power, or a political party to come to power to achieve the kind of achievement we've been able to achieve. It has never happened. I wish Simon would have been able to elaborate or tell us their first 2 years in government, some of their achievements. None. They don't get it. That is why they don't even know where to start from Atamils or John Mahama, because it's disgraceful. I'm telling you, it's disgraceful. You see, the reason why the NDC is against free senior high school is that, and it's not me saying it, Ghanaians are not dumb or deaf and dumb. We Ghanaians know the stand of the NDC concerning free senior high school. Since this debate came up, since 2008, when the man called Akufo-Addo, made the intention known that he will contest for the presidency, and this is a key policy he will make sure he will implement anytime he gets the opportunity to run Ghana. We had a lot of messages of how they bastardize, how they poo-poo this policy. If it is a constitutional mandate, how come they were telling us terrible sins or terrible things about free senior high school? John Mahama told us that Nana Addo is promising, and he will promise, and soon he will promise free air. Recently, something that you says you are for it, I did also open. Okay, see his cow now pay. Opening,
but that's a lie.
You are spending too much money.
But that's a lie. But that's a lie.
What did he say?
That's a lie.
What did he say?
No.
What he
said? No. Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell you. So calm down. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
what the president said was that
he's not the president.
You are not.
Get corrected. He's not the president.
You see, once a president, always a president.
No.
You can be disturbed by that. But he's the president. Once a prime minister, always a president. Once a prime minister. He's the president. The president Mahama.
The current president is not.
Yeah, the current president. You can add all those accolades. But you didn't allow me to. No, you didn't allow me. No, let me say. No, but that's not true.
It's okay.
But that's not true. The president did not say that.
So when you get your time, then you tell us what he said.
Okay.
What Ghanaians heard and what he said is that we are spending too much on free senior high school, and there are no funds for other policies.
You've just amended the story now. You've just amended the story now.
What he's saying.
You've just amended the story.
You said that is what he said.
Yes.
And that is the bone of contention.
But
he said that we are spending too much on free senior high school.
No.
He said that.
And as a result, that was happening.
Someone who says you have confidence or you believe in a policy or a program that Ghanaian children should be educated, yet are born here. Yes, can be free senior high school. No, Ghana Nkwala, Unya even agregated 36 square. Obey school akono. Won't never be. Me makatro assistant kasa me time no. E o suhum sector no. Kaminya bi. And a class and come called double track and come off for Kamajanya so Ugo, no. Cabenede was a count, sorry, and Tim Pintim and Kong a bobo, Bosia, so they back to school. Kawaka Togwasi Nabotare, Omnibus now to school. Kamanya better school and Kamipe, who use secondary school, Nakabet business. Semi a building construction and woodwork, also whom say take. Because what pass it? When you're crying, anybody near to your cow. Satam on the NDC, near to your school fees. Satam, ask yourself the kind of infrastructure and the war them. And then quality education, yeah. Then quality education. And the NDC. Was there any quality education? Why? And that is why I go to we about Bontin say on your quality education. So we your quality education, yeah. We know yeah, Juma, only put to Ablaka, so near.
Blakwa is one of the best young ministers you ever had in Ghana. One of the best princes we ever had in Ghana.
So who determines quality education? You could go to home school CB. And then who Casanas who do Juma? Or before coming to the car, a PhD. So nobody determines quality education unless you home for swa a was to na coin so. Anti friends in high school there, NDC Ghana ne akwala ya won ne nye. Any NDC stand, even the general secretary. Oh, you be collapse no, you be twam because they know say above us no. That's say you didn't come. NDC boy you didn't come. E na mo. I want we can He said, Mamma, then I became. So, Babu Pim, and I been the secretary in the book. That is why I making some statement, you know. Say you spend too much on first in high school, and you want to become a president.
No, you said, or making Kuala statement. Do you want to amend that part or making Kuala statement? It's not the former president. You don't say that.
Okay, get bored here on a smart for. Well, what's a kind of? I'm calling you a man for. Yes, more money. Of course, I see a free high school. Then we say, and net with every trade, the young friend can you find fees and if you go to yes. Please, me no 3,000 Ghana cedis. I wish I would do. Can cry the education. Odu on ma, when we GSS. Just what pass this one pass, what pass it. Now sky local to your boarding fee. I be chairman at school. And Hano, and so about the Ghana economy.
One district, one factory.
Oh, yes, of course.
We view about that, you know. If said yeah, messenger, president.
Oh, yes, Papa no. Or a penny, or ya dear to say, or vision when you say, because every day, Biano, said no more in Gupituano, if he no more back, will be a prejma, will be a new school, say no fool, say BU, say Santi will be a bank line, ever page more, Temana, crab, big institutions. There's no said it meaning human at 20 penny be. Oh, and a by said, oh, Borma, or ten crying, or yet my own crying. It's more a Jubu as a man can say, announced to whom an acrophodia, and then coco, or call ma, or the men cock. And it's ya, what is so called organic on them. But I not get me upon your being Numa, saying a Juma walk cry, who pay the iron. Said my nabby, oh, and coco, and I'm price, and they be a techiman, and I dare man. Oh, but some of you school, or Hano say, or back. In the Papana, I want to say, all districts. Based on the natural a resource and I say I did one no e be factory near bie neaye e policy a ade we ye ya e be bo man no emfie bebrebe ya sha se ye factory si enye that policy factory enye da pro obeka se mi betwem na Ghana nye wo GTP GTL Cosmo Testers Japan Testers GTMC Tema Food Complex Corporation mona de ade we mo and it be good anyway. Be good in but nay, a chassis at least by 74 factories. 74 factories. Stage at factories. I can give you all the names.
Yes.
I can give you all the names.
Therefore, in terms of job creation,
of course,
it is 74 factories.
7-8 factory cry if I never better 50 cry. I bet this to be. On ban come here. And yesterday, a unemployed graduate association. Not about Nabquasem, Nanimu. Some say and cry our square we graduate. Goofy, one young you may. No more Jomo Guanum, not Moko. Montme I employ one, say, Montme I employ. A gratify, young man, the parents, I heard the square we. The parents, I heard the square we. A bonoka, no scientific. Abayaba said beya stop gap emergency plan anybody that one now need emergency plan that's we be say when e be goofy no monya we na be sakwa be burden on your parents the best thing and say ye be boa na enkra no ya pe bibi amomaye kana bosume so a onye bibi kakra e de bomata so be oba obeto airtime bi obese be e ma de obeto bi ye no ho na de ade kama kakra na ye integrate omo. Because Ghana, you way, who got very much 2 years experience, working experience, we have fresh graduate, who fast experience no ever. Who fast experience no ever. But one day, so buying a foul, I quite buying Marco Boom, Marco Stable mine. Now when you be film, you know, now you look at the 6 yet the edge my bonnie and a page my pack. That's so, woman now reunite a junior Juma say, yeah, penny in a Urema. What experience? Yeah, that was it.
But your one friend, I've refrained. Hold on, please. Hold on, right? Hold on. Pacho caller, hold on, right? Hold on, please. Pacho manin call citizen. Pacho question. And then you're running out of time. Kakranti yesrema. Uta. Question, right? Oh, so who will be a question, Kakrana?
Okay. The question
that was it.
The director of communication, we say, oh boy, you must see also the piano. I can see he's struggling to make his point. Look, John Mahama, ex-president, as some on your platform or kind. Like, and the best news from Madame Party at CSA. President Mahama so occur the word you were saying said Obekuno because there was a so and this be on by almost over review Obekuno. I thought you can see the factory one factory near Kukubo cry and for 1 day and the factory and you see
question is say
the question is say almost can't say that review or all review about education. All review is almost the good. And as you come to our more country, and you not yet education, adults will do a collapse of mine. All bad. You can almost education. Maybe the next piece of the factory. The 6 months and after 1 month in the factory.
Thank you very much. Why? Thank you.
Kofi, I'm question.
Mr. Young question was Obi will kill us. I your question.
Patron.
Patron, one friend, not free.
What is the Mary?
Hello, Mary. Patron free.
Very friendly London.
Okay, yo. Patron, one yo.
Mr. Patron, someone, my money is money casta. The medical person, medical can say. Nana before one day all casta John Mahama say or bed creators. John Mahama bed creators won't have a more entity school. I died the Breda or 50 group. Oh, Madame, oh, Mamma, I can't do one.
Mary, question. Also, my question. What said the number of citizens?
Not so much better the country and another one I make up to. So, was the one was the new in WhatsApp. I cannot want to be found up at some Emma TV, some kind of in another vision. The vision of one energy, and not for phone call anyway. You put one up and real man. I was to mean you won't see any. You want to pay for a move from my woman. Other TV so Canada for a day. You don't put in months of my
yeah, that was Mary. Yeah, that was it. But your Bama answer question and Sunny, I take any further call. Why? Okay, you take away enough. But you want a friend not free. Yeah, me patch your question is saying yes, sir. Hold on, please. Me patch your hold on, why? Caller, hold on, please, hold on. Yeah, Manunko, Nana, Manunko, why? Yes, sir. Yeah.
You never say, and I'm telling us, when you let them, and how much I was doing nothing India, and for all them coming graduates to get shot in. This will be about not sure that I know, yeah. What is the only let them? What is the kind of answer? This will be able to India, honestly.
Yo, yeah, that was it. Yeah, take it last call away. No problem. Hello, Pachawan, friend, I'm free. Hello. Okay. Hello, Lydia. Madam, Pacho free Ghana, me boy. Yo, Madam Ko. Yo. Pacho, who related someone, Anna? Yo, Madam Ko. Yo, Maniko, o question.
What they can say? Nana, Mama, I mean, you now. But I say, I say, Mahama, I mean, you now. Let them be airport. Oh, No, especially a man and woman, and
Eti wo question ni say. Lydia, wo question ni say. Wo question ni say. Yo, yeda wase. Why? Thank you. Yo, yeda wase. Yeah, take it last question answer na afre dey. Ye ba mo ma answer questions no. Pacho one e friend na free. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Pacho, your friend say na free.
Pacho, me the question on Monday.
Yo, manin ko akosi. O question.
Pacho, me say this Simon say, ofigan na ba na sort Chroma.
Pacho, I didn't know okasa.
Yeah, because Chroma ha no mo I say, you know, so the way I come have politics. And say about or Ghana news and I say so or Ghana buyer.
Oh, you got
it. So, or Ghana buyer or car. That's what we are. Almost Yansana or almost more a buyer, no, Nagana and Kodeni. Yo, now you Ghana include because I want let them go I want. Yeah, penny animal. And it's a woman, but over 8 years. No, the woman year and Cabarita, the movie.
Question is saying, yeah, those, the Nipano course, and the
question is, the percent of the time one said, ye said, or the woman had a while, also the way I point to groom animal. Never you won't a program and I did your metric before we die, the airborne minor.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Why? Yeah, that's the last question. But your one friend, after friend.
But according to London.
Yo, man, call question is saying, yeah, calls, baby. Only to me cry answer questions. No, would you any last one? Because I here for more be and preview. Why no to me answer questions? No, would you any last one? Pacho, question is saying, yes, Rawa. Amen. Amen.
Nana, why I did. This is what I said. NDC, I am one any period. I'm not saying I'm not frustration. I'm not saying there was one of only. And I want more exercise. Professional.
Yo. Yada wasi. Why? Yada wasi. Yo, when the coffee.
Oh, that way you buy myself.
Go back, go back.
Casa. So, any different friend, especially.
Me bacha you take sorry. You take calls say why esremo.
Especially.
You take calls why? Call it because I saw muti answer questions last. It's
we have a
tap kakra.
So we have a some too.
So call us friend. So TNDC phone. Especially mini Simon. Next stand of friend. Clearly, so to comment about free high school. I'm pay. What is some
because no, Miss Munyani.
Am I confused?
Munyani.
What I take one. What's say Simon? What's say free high school is less funded.
Yeah.
Mama said spending too much on free high school.
No.
So I'm
no, you're wrong. Mankasa is less funded. You have not put enough investment in it.
Are you telling me, say, the free senior high school buy and a man graduate school in him? Tamana, you trace senior graduate school on him.
Yeah, but the rate has increased. It's about the rate.
There's no evidence to it.
There is.
Only this terrorist chairman, for example. And then make a statement, say free senior high school, I'm on Grabian, a black can be
but that's the truth on the ground.
Look at this.
But that's the truth on the ground.
On to two bay, with the free senior high school. Irresponsible parent.
Wow.
On to two bay here.
Wow.
Now, if you want to take part, and I approach to no abefi. Fancy que ma 3 months way. Ya ma 3 months way. On to no ma o fi ye no okonyima with the free. As you say a rational human being. You say free in high school. Yen kra ye mo go school free no. And ma oba be fia na be my friend no. Say bana me na wonna na wanyem. We end this agony. Look at that. Look.
Okay.
And kra I go school. Any more Ghana yene. Come on, school fees, no.
I've just said something is the increase. Is the rate of increase.
There's no evidence. Okay, what can I say? These are records. I feel be a chance. Say, I'm bar for free snack school 2017, 2018. No. The period was say, every school, no. And now, on first year, you know, say, and to me, due to say, owning him. You speak to Ghanaians anyhow. Because the thing say, Ghanaians are deaf and dumb. And they will take any reckless or irresponsible statement. We are parents. Me say nana sabofo. Me ma tu ko aban adom me. No home school free kwa. Here come at Britain. I'm a free senior high school no. School uniform ye do. I'm go school eduamo di ntiaka. Parent pay me tiabi. Mbako kidnapo. Ye tua every 15 pounds and the kufuado. Free senior high school. Ye ma free school uniform. Yata mo bi ne SND and apa ewie anwumre. Day students SNDD. Man, Britain can't win yet. Britain can't win yet. America can't win yet. By Kufa Bema, Brankete, and excessive, the Siasi of gain. Why, yet, oh Ghana. Mudia Jim Park, let today. Now, Buana come wide, yes, beer. But to the Abadiano, and yet, Owinia, yes, Siska. Me, Oniani, I'm playing Sumidi. By say, oh, man, the music and the honor, on Fembury empires, Empire, oh, Dubai. Or the what kind of
some propaganda?
Oma Kusu.
One build empire. Monsamuntra Munya. One build empire Dubai.
O say ewu
Monsamuntra Munya.
Yes, Sesika. We NDC free senior high school no. It is a real room. Mr. Mahama all the summer enko. Only an idea. Only an idea about education system in Ghana sir. And the 8 good years idea constitution. A woman upon since 92 and my timelines. Out of Ghana, yet you were personalizing free senior high school. A quarter 62 years. You said Ghana constitution has no 26 years in the. It took a coup to survive and said, it's in the boss. It tells you, and this
I hope you give me the same amount of time.
And this is what Fred Nano or more comments about free senior high schools will tell you, say, they are against the policy. We only say Ghanaian children will be educated. They can read, they can write, they can reason. Come bentoa kako kerosene. Them go to Obama equivado or say. So almost a kind of grano. Every say 2020 and now you are 2024. You are to abano. No one is secondary education. But me kwe wie aka be bibla cry
no
okay.
Free high school no.
Yeah, that was it. Simon,
go. Free a review of free HSS. One say them they can no it's about quality and it's about enrollment, getting the numbers in. And so if you get the numbers in and you don't get the quality right, then it's much as cranky. And so what the NDC is saying is we started off with the building of the e-blocks so that students can go on day. Now their own education minister because a team be in charge of the free HSS. Or can say or more encourage students say 10% or more by 10% of students from the catchment area. Is it within 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers of the area now, or more core or more JSS? No. What we are saying is that was the purpose of building e-blocks. The purpose was to make sure that there are enough community-based schools. So all the secondary schools are community-based. And it's over me area. There are so that what happens is that now most of the students will also be day students. And because most of the what they are trying to do, they are trying to backtrack. And what they are doing is they are trying to make sure that they get some of the students to go on day because they see the congestion and all of that, and there's no space. And in America, say, and yes, say, you're so done now, sorry. Now, say, you make up your mind, say, I'm coming to start implementing free HSS. And then out of nothing, you just get up in the morning, have a good dream, have a sweet dream, and announce from tomorrow it's free HSS. What you do is the mess they have created. So, what I'm saying, the kids have nowhere to go to school. Wow. Under the NDC, what we'll do is that we'll make sure that there are schools available. And then also we'll recruit. Of course, we started schools. Most of them were almost complete. Most of your minister, your deputy minister said that
20.
But what I'm saying is the NDC government now at this moment in time, parents are paying more in terms of extra classes. Most of these parents are paying for accommodation, private accommodation, to get their students. Can I go? And so, can I go? And parents are paying in terms of private accommodation to get, and we're saying that because some of these students are living in private accommodation and teachers don't stay with them during the night and they have nobody to look up after them, they engage in some vices. And at the end of the day, the policy was implemented in a very shambolic manner. And what the former president Mahama, who you like to say, they say, there is an over-concentration of resources on the free SHS. We're saying that education is not just with SHS. Education starts from primary school to the university, or one person could do university, or even if you want to terminate up to the SSH level. We're saying that now, since I want some new uniform be and the uniform is budget. I mean, I've read it somewhere say it's going to cost the nation or going to cost parents $350 million. Can I finish? So the same parents, if you say that it's a lie. Go on Ghana Web and read. No. Ghana Web. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if you truly believe in free education, say that okay, you want to implement it properly. You don't say secondary school because of propaganda purpose. You let everything go free for them, and those who are starting from the basic level, you will not give them free education. So no, let me come. And so what we're saying, by uniform, you're going to sell uniform. I'm saying you're going to sell uniform to parents. That's what I'm. But that's what your government said. So I'm saying that you cannot at one point say that you cannot at one point they come to lie anyway. They come and lie. They come and do.
Tell me which parent which of your government is the truth?
Is it Osaf Mafu who lies? Which of them?
Like you.
So what I'm saying is that what we are saying is that if you want to have, we have asked that the government, the NDC has asked that there's the need for stakeholder consultation. Education is experts in education have said that this thing is even their own finance minister came out to say that funding for free HS is becoming a problem. It's not workable. It's on record. Your own finance minister, Ken Oforiatta, if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. That's what he said. It's on public record. But you are sitting here and you are telling me that it is okay for propaganda purpose, for the populist politics. But I'm saying that the parents who have this case understand that this is not working. Your kid comes to home and they're staying at home for 3 months. Another set to go, and then they come and stay home for 3 months. And consistently, one of the parents says something what's really important. They're saying that let's say I have 2 kids. One of them is in what color? Gold color, and another one is in the what is the other color you guys use? Because you use colors, you like the traffic. You have you have whatever color you have. So that if one of them is at home, one of them is in school. If one of them is in school, what kind of it's difficult to manage them because in the older system you have all of them going to school, you have all of them on break, so you can plan what you want to do with the parents. These are some of the things that parents go through. But your government insists that even if it is failing, they'll still do it. But we're saying that they abandoned the schools that have been abandoned and that have been left to rot should be built.
So you cancel it.
So that no, we'll review it and make it work.
How?
President Mahama will review
it. How? Tell us the review how.
The review is going to be that we'll not have a traffic light system.
God forbid.
So listen.
God forbid.
Listen. You said you asked me a question about how we're going to review it. But I'm telling you how we're going to review it. I'm saying that we're going to abolish the traffic light system. Yes.
So
because
where are you going to accommodate extra 400,000?
That's why we build schools. We build schools.
Now.
Okay. We build schools.
Hold on.
Okay, let's go to free. Let's go to One Dish One Factory.
Let's
talk about One Dish One Factory.
Okay.
Because Nana will keep interjecting me. One Dish One Factory.
And then add as part of the message, discipline to be expanded to all sectors of the economy as part of the message.
No problem. Right. So One Dish One Factory.
And hold on, Simon. After a tier for Esrama, I will be super so question be a wait me busawai. Say I said be lines na to Manenko.
Yeah. You at the end of the day, you are telling me that the government is doing One Dish One Factory. Your own minister for One Dish One Factory went to the pineapple factory that was meant to start somewhere in the central region and stood there and said she can no longer speak to One Dish One Factory because every time she gives a promise, it doesn't happen. It's making her look bad in the eyes of the public. They are giving. I saw on social media a paper list of factories. Is that paper list? When will they start showing us physical things we want to see? They should stop. You say you want to build factories. You are opening the door for the flooding of cheap imports. It's not me. The Bank of Ghana, yesterday, the governor said that the economy hinges on imports. This is a consumption government. And you said condoms. Condoms, we have pharmaceutical companies in Ghana. Kenya Farmer, and most of them that can produce condoms. Your government has just shipped that contract to a foreign company.
What are you doing that?
You are saying that they are building assembling car plants in Ghana. We are saying that we have Kojo. What's the name of the Christo Asafo, or what's the name? Asafo.
Based on what you are saying,
father, what's the name?
He's been given tax free for 10
years. Hold on. Based on what you're saying,
the
government is saying that Ghana is the large recipient in foreign direct investment in West Africa.
Good.
And also, we are also exporting more.
Yeah.
So hold on, please. Good evening. Bacha one friend. Good evening. Okay. That was it. So what friend? Bacha, what question is saying?
The question is about the school master now.
Why Neka?
Because a champion time. Now, you put the school na asset. And you don't hear anything, you may be quite alpha, and if you support a beer. You may assignment to Ghana, that's how no. If you push ya, after say your phone, your fan of partner, and the other son. Your papa, your present, and your own way. That's how you could feel your way. The Akarima, many papa, your folk, you need to will, you know, about your own way. I'm probably person here. You anticipate move back to crying. It is a school move by emergency. That's a way out to woman, probably a good few people, school, Cabo Bobino. Then the Papa for big people who are good school, let's say, and since I know more. I didn't learn this in or not. Well, we need to 100% Ghanaian, but even
Mr. White.
It's typical of the MPP. It's typical of the MPP. They're the only Ghanaians.
That was it.
The only Ghanaians, you know, typical of MPP, you know. If you are not, if you don't know,
that was it.
Ghanaians.
But you understand, abusive.
No, it's normal. It's normal. It's just
why? That was
it. It's just so when free Ghana, you won't Kasabi, I won't Ghana. I mean, it's normal. I mean, this is we're used to this.
One friend, Mr. Okay.
Now, how long was it good to sit there? Now, what we see here, Captain Bernard and Gulano, Ebekomo. Now, and Gulano so, every so Muslim. Yeah, that
was it. Why? Yeah, that was it. Thank you. We have suffered with Swaka. But your one friend, not free. Who got a free in New York? Yo, thank you. Now, me patch your question is say. Yo, Kasa. Maninko, why, David?
The program is the first my column manager, column manager, and every year, Nato, every call for the especially green education. I'm poor, but the one made a the whole fire,
I did it a hotel. I didn't amount hotel, America, because of free. Okay. Obi am a fraud say betray school fees.
Bizanso tia classes fees. Bizanso tia classes fees. Obi am misana.
Yo, me ba chao Samuel obisa question bi wa. I say obeso ohun se wutia.
Na ba chao enkwala no so mo call traffic light no mo te fie every 3 months because na so mo te na fie 4 times in a year. Aya extra classes more subject bia wutia sen ba chao.
By force.
Me say nkwala no betena fie a na say we extra classes man nkwala no a we say omo traffic light every 3 months enti traffic light nduma omo kwa kwetena fie so na omo ba enti na me bisa no say every 3 months bi omo betena fie subject bi a we extra classes a wutua say na face nkwala no ko school no munya ba bi da na wa hand dan ya mo
enye by force me ko school mu
mpacho enye wona question come on
mpacho enye wona question owi anomato aso hold on man call why hello Ohene, what did you kind no?
So, we are going to to find out over and then we are going to find you. I don't know to catch a problem 3 months.
Why? And every Wednesday be why? Into Yana wa follow. So see the for the first time now follow. Oh, okay. Thank you. We're here live. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yo, thank you.
Let me carry on.
Thank you.
Let me carry on. Good. Okay. No, Mimi. Of course, you just Mimi. Because man starting now. So no. I've just said that that cannot be true. It costs more today. Parents know very well that it costs more now to look after your kids now than before because they're spending every 3 months in high school. So
parents were paying for extra classes.
They're staying at home about 4 times. But let me go on with the other question because free HS, of course, under them, we're not saying it's a bad policy. We're saying that it's badly implemented, which you said. But they can say whatever they want to say. Parents know. Parents I've listened to yesterday on the news. Ghanaians are saying that they don't want this haphazard kind of a free HS. They want a proper planned free HS, well implemented. Who the NDC is going to bring?
Take their children out from
what I'm saying is that
the private schools, if they are serious and they are realistic. That's why you have even now so back when on par. You
are even collapsing private schools. What is you? You are collapsing private schools because you are collapsing private schools.
They are doing politics.
How many of your ministers have their kids in this shambolic free agents? How many of your ministers?
I'm challenging you. NDC parents should withdraw their children from the public schools. Let's see. If they are serious.
After you've collapsed private schools.
Private schools.
You collapse the system.
Oh, hello. Pacho, one April, not hello. Hi, one April, not free. Malik, Pacho, question is saying.
Wait, a new question, but person may draw attention to the Pacho. Nipa Bibre ATO program, no? And it's a Obi Basuna of a year of being director, and yes, I saw Catano. And the land said,
yes, me, no.
That way was it? No, and no warning, you cut them off.
Oh, well, why first time?
Very disrespectful.
Yes, why the first time, and we have given him warning, and if you
no,
happen again.
My first time, Kula. Cut them off because it's very common with NPP guys.
If you cannot speak Twi, you are not a Ghanaian.
Thank you.
That's the understanding of a Ghanaian. You have to speak Twi to be a Ghanaian.
Yeah, one friend now prefer. Please,
that's the truth. You also do the same thing. We talk about tribal politics.
But that's why
the NDC. You always attack a Kufado or your chimney or your chimney
or your chimney. You do
it when it comes to tribal politics.
Hold on. Who heard on YouTube and I said who heard on Facebook? Yes, sir.
Facebook.
Yes, sir. My tear for Obi also to me programming on YouTube at the comfort of your bed and I said we sofa mood them no relax now here on TV. So why? It's ya multi-mission also. Yeah, man, why? Mpacho. What question is saying?
You paying Medasipa the chair only which form Omuchi when almost the
yo, yeah, that was
my contribution is a so MPP Papa or Tiwano and our cast and we
your friend Mr. Nana answer Obofo. Why?
Okay, Mr. Nana answer. Mr. Nana answer here. If you say, I was say, which you call an answer, Umba. Senior, yes, here and four. And I say, senior, you see, a poswa, yes, yes, and I say, when you know, but and I say, when you senior, you see.
Me Pacho, question is say, because of time.
Let's say, what you know, India, walk I say, India free secondary school, and no, because Britain, I say, I'll do cheap one or moon to me yet. Now, what such here say, work on. I will take one day or moon to me yet.
Yo, yeah, that was it.
And that's what we show you. Almost situation or move a woman. It be like Ghana for no.
Nana, yeah, that was why. Yeah, that was because of time. Your time will run out. Why? Into yeah, that was it, baby. You, yeah, that was it. Now, I'll answer a question.
No, I haven't finished.
Okay, go. Okay, finish.
NABCO. NABCO is a sad story. I mean, I've just told you that the young people who were deceived.
Wait, yes, sorry. Pacho, one refrain. After this call, you take a call. Why? For some time. Pacho, one refrain.
Your friend is Benji.
Benji, Pacho, who refrain?
Sheffield.
Sheffield, okay. Now, Pacho, Benji, your question is your time on until yeah, yes, wait a minute. Go straight to your question.
Yeah, my question is to the NPP guy sitting down there, and Nana before. And firstly, greetings to the Simon Aworigo.
Thank you, my brother.
Because the NPP guy, free SHS, any free basic school, every school, which is more important or which one should come first as Ghanaians? Why is the other, the basic the primary school and primary school not free and DS is free? Which of the two should come first? And secondly, I'm asking him, everything that the guy was saying about the school uniform, he said is a lie. I'm just asking him if the school uniforms are to be supplied free, the new school uniforms, are they to be supplied free to the SHS?
Oh, yeah, that was why. Yeah, that was. I feel that here for yesterday, we bet my watching programming from the comfort of your home. Now, I will smart TV, so just go Omega Live TV and my mom don't forget say subscribe. Please, if we want you to subscribe and like our page as well. Thank you very much.
You see, because I know because the government engage in so much lies and still engage in so much lies in government. What's happening is that they brought up this whole NABCO idea just to calm down the youth that they deceive that they're going to give jobs. You see, people don't go to school to come and to be given handouts. Okay, to be given stipends that are not even never ever paid because they're demonstrating, they're threatening all kinds of things. What I'm saying is that the NDC had plans to absorb these people, build hospitals, most of which hospitals are still in the bush, left to rot. How many hospitals? Uncountable number. I was watching a program about 4 days ago on TV, and there's a chips compound in a certain part of Accra, and anybody who goes on Joy TV can watch it. That a place that was meant to take about maybe 200-300 people are taking about 5,000 people, and the place is packed. The building is falling apart. Okay, that is, and yet we have hospitals that we got nurses that have been trained that are looking for jobs, allied health personnel who have trained that are looking for jobs. And so what I'm saying is that parents did not send their kids to go to school to come and do NABCO jobs, to be given handouts. That's not what they send their awards for. 1D1F still remains a deception. One of the lies of the MPP. They should show us. They keep saying we've done 79, we've done 32, we've done this. One of the callers asked how many schools were built by the MPP, by the NDC. 79 schools were completed.
Any question?
NDC for the Ghana primary school just in Tiaka will now say Unipo will be see at in this.
No, but I'm told you for my
primary
and basic school.
Primary and
no, it's a legitimate code. More beton school for my basic. More beton school uniform my basic school for Obisao. Say a free and
Ghana, scared man Akufo no. If you require a school we lawyers. Chambers more, they don't pay them that. If you require lawyers, Chambers school we law school we. Law firms they don't pay them 700.
But for 6 months we haven't paid.
If you school we acquire banking and finance. Or banks. They don't pay them 700 Ghana cedis. That is NDC.
Because I wanted to give them permanent jobs, real jobs.
Permanent job.
Yes.
We build schools, in 8 good years. What do you for one? We did. What do you for?
We did.
8 good years, no. It's a permanent job. Permanent job. And now, next for not under you since 2012. Mujo munye go. Start 4 years no. Won't me sin hospital na wi amwia no amfa ma nwuram anko yima adwuma. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh.
Permanent job. Tie, nursing allowance keke. 400 Ghana cedis. Untumi ntiaka. Na so fan as permanent nurse a. Na wetu gana. Just common allowance bo untumi ntia. Sata mna yini free senior high school. Nurse ka Ghana. Alawa, common alawa na untumi ntia. Na the permanent job na dem na. 1,500 Ghana cedis.
Why are you guys getting the money? You took money from a health insurance fund recently.
Na you gonna vote.
You took money that was meant for the health sector.
Yes, and the same health. And the same ministry of health.
You use oil money.
Entina mumu here for.
That's why you are not developing. You haven't built anything.
And ba air condensing training college. Star of how a damn so bosume so an. Was sometime with ska and the command a buying way a kufrado a be year free me parent no we be year free me so.
And na mutia.
What I say, and the kufu
this propaganda mutia.
Obiatia, mama, or mutia, also between or Camus or say or a panel or near Badaye and many padasani. Such human being or near Badaye and many padasani. Me, maybe no cano, and mean a sports journalist. The people that takes in Ghana Fanabia, Bolibang walk and know from Makoako. Now, your fact, young Kwan Sabi, where's the money? We have not the same way now for what is there? A cup poverty, any echelon, baby, go to voter region, go to central region. We know. The big go cast someone you want to the front of baby, and this cattle about independence is true. No, you have dirty water. You have never been and one of you know, yes, said it is cinema, and I peculiar, they are cross, Metanam knows to whom.
Hold on.
And what it is doing.
No, what I say, Matana Southern Ghana, Matana Southern Ghana.
Not can even Rome.
But
I couldn't get any opportunity, any working experience anymore. And your back, your man, experience.
Nana Mahunia power Southern Ghana. Mahunia was shouting with Simon. And the Moka to say here or part of Ghana. Mahunia was shouting with it. You don't come and and busy for people. As you say, you are not respecting people from Simon. I know very well. Simon, what are you talking about? Oh, here, Pama, who was also
Cola, Casao, please. Madam Call, why? Yeah, that was it.
Communication director or fire issues or honor. Now, clearly, NDC party are not confused, as you can see by Simon's debate in the studio. NDC is not about policy, and they've not been able to come up with one policy. He's not trying to convince Ghani and say, yeah, buy a policy, but he's always normal criticizing policy now, his excellency about the other. Now, that is why part of the confusion now Simon.
When you are yes, now, our question is say, I will move forward.
Someone making reference about Ghana being rated as one of the worst in Africa or any Sudan, any other countries. Again, correct. According to the Economic
Commission for Africa, no, not Africa. Economic Commission for Africa,
Africa report by
yeah.
Ranking Ghana, if you look at ECOWAS, is about 5 out of 16 countries. And we're 5 in 5 categories, and which is way above the average anyway. And so a number of African countries are Sahel African countries, about 30 of them. Ghana is ranked 11 out of 30. Again, that is way above the average.
Kaku Bimpeda is factually inaccurate.
In Africa at the moment, Ghana is on the rise. It is Simon to say that spews are fake news, typical of the NDC is not.
Kwaku, go and read on Ghana Web. Go and read on Ghana Web. Kwaku, go and Ghana is at high risk of debt distress.
Hello.
But you want a friend, not refrain.
Hello, you're
you Collins, man, call why? Yeah, that was it.
And then the way to deliver items and I'm presenting the same opinion, sir. comparison between the North and the South, more economic situations, and about the economy of the whole Ghana, because the way I all put opinions across.
Yo, yeah, that was it. Remember na answer, why? Yeah, that was it.
Second part, and we look at about tribal issues. Maybe can condemn it. And maybe to try to get, I don't know what condemn it, because no NDC for so later, but NDC media and yet.
Yo, yeah, that was it. We have two questions. Remember na answer why? Yeah, Pacho, your last one, Pacho, one friend after free.
Yeah, I'm maybe afraid you. Now be a friend of Benji.
Benji, where you sure? Hold on, Benji. Pacho, caller, hold on. Benji, manin go straight to your question. Why? And you're running out of time, Kakrani. Say almost no. It may answer more questions. No, why? Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, but I just asked the question that your guy, the NPP guy, you should hold on to for him to answer. I was just asking, say, uniform, or supply be free. Why you just made him brush aside that question?
Okay, yeah, but obey answer. Why?
In a secondly, it's being tribalistic. It's not good for your program. Because poverty doesn't know north, it doesn't know south, it doesn't know.
Thank you.
There are even poorer people in some parts of Ashanti region and other southern parts of Ghana.
And I've lived there and I know.
Yo, yeah,
I've seen people living in bamboo houses in the south. I've lived with them. I grew up with them.
Yo, yeah, that was it.
Poverty.
So
maybe that and yeah,
people in the south
we address it. Thank you. Yeah, that was it.
That's
that was it. Why? Thank you.
I pity those who follow that.
Nana, ubet me answer more questions now. No, yeah, last one. But I want a friend after refrain.
Birmingham.
Okay, I will hear YouTube and I say Facebook. YouTube, fine. At the comfort of your home, very good. I know I subscribe. No, I like your page, But your question you're saying?
Okay, the question is
Ubet Maloa, where I would TV, why? Yes, sir. What question is saying?
The question is hello?
Hello.
Yeah, maybe NPP guy, some questions.
Man, go straight to it because we're running out of time. Mabusano, Bebre, and yes, what me answering 90. Go straight to the point.
Okay, on the experience how they plan command to honor their good education or giving a good education now. What are the things that need to be in place?
Okay, thank you.
And apart from that, because I said, I saw quite a course on how to speak on the program because it is a bit, how do I put it? It doesn't allow the other guy to speak.
Okay.
So, which is a bit bush way of behaving.
Oh, David, Charlie, man, calling say why? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it. Yo, yeah, that was it. Why? But, man, calling say, thank you. Bye. Thank you. Yeah, that was it. Nana, where you show a man in Kawai. So, questions now about Bebre.
And this is for
Ghana for.
So, what you are
Ghana for.
Then MVP never can end this in the so this is how come serious because there's nothing end this in the MVP in America. Even the Kufa the Casacom dinner time, and the Kufa Nama end this for the end of Ghana. It be near Cassia. And it's me and almost it's your own DM. South Free South Skin of parent be enter. Don't get in the clay. Parent be enter. On continue on follow the NDC lies. Ghanaians are there. Ghana fair wufi and Yanfua, Yabi Yadiswa, Efiomoso, Almoma, Air Cool School, Air Buomo. Oman can jump say free high school, a the bonnet, and ye emwa, Yaman can take and ya say, see a muye, your bomb pass content 2020 say about 2 years. You know, some kind in Ghana for 8 years, and this they don't have any credible policy. When you understand, Gabba, Abemunfi, and watching. Now I saw about America for policy credibility. Okay, when you very 8 good years. mind Japan dia once your mind school benom see the
hold on why caller hold on
the existing schools then no ye and that useless schools no see say in muremu no come the expansion or the existing schools that be boa and so tell nyama boni e ba boni mu dua no e ba boni mu dua no e ho sinsanso no e na no e ba anyame adom ye biso ye so ano and every policy comes with a challenge but the so ye unya akomapa the way so be ye oh yeah the teething problems will come and you solve ye ba groma say na kromanom ofa ai ukucha baspasa na ye ostaka ba Britain ko o ma start o mo hyase e wo challenge ba no mo ye if you be see ne UK underground train almost signal problem we to go to train station na signal na train get say cancel no and to because Britain o mo train system any effective ana no every policy comes with a challenge ba ni ye so ano na ye ni ye tumpon ni ye kwa ni kakakra sanya na ma we NDC no mo ye committed to do free senior high school come ye no tam anka by now anka ho challenges nyina no ka ba maka ya solve anka e koye nim na openikase ni tima bobi onim de onim nyansa wa ba wo ye say simple bi kra ba fine enough which country and I telling me say omni policy ya ba omni ba ye na pew e bia perfect which country which policy e bi ni wi assess asu ba bia e bi ni onom enti e ba ni e so anu ni e tunti say wo
I think you don't give me enough time to talk.
Pano now so dia ba na ye say obeka yes ka wo na hu hia the compromise quality whatever omun ni any ideas on any policy in Ghana, be it agriculture, be it education, be it infrastructure. E gba wutimu oh yes school that way e wa de be remura bi mu na esi wo the temperature oh yes school any government
I feel yes oh yeah that
your main campaign purpose you are useless government come any infrastructure wa no yentu aba e dey dia manipa e feel say ni ba ko
be ba chokola
papomudia na seka ni ba pediani na say come market a onye ne mo oso nye ene waso nye ka my Ghana
when the NHS is collapsing
hello bacha who free na your friend saying
me bacha me free well and your friend am Gardner
okay manenko ama o question is we dey one who say any pakura the queue so bebre
the me person me do sana say nana do oba no o ka say oba why that one district one factory na so can say oba enko factories are my dada no and oba the na dia be baka and that one village one dam no o think go sin so o ma to dada no and no be claim na so oba be
yeda wase yo
no but for kasa no one kasa ye one be
yes we ba tribalism ni why yes why tribalism yeda wase
when I just say NDC as party no omnim dey of him we are buying aba what the policy aba one district one factory the factory being so wo honom na the factory no is in distress okwa ho chirim na waba sa ban boamia o ka je o pam no so nko
me ba cho lo why you ready no why
the factory bi wo ho na factory no ekwa ho chirim na oba sa ban me factory ni me kwa ho chirim boame na me nyina me nan so endi se ngoma pam no so nko nti o ma ba na ye so mu adam nyina ba under the secretariat
no, but you are deceitfully telling Ghanaians that those are the factories you are building. No, that's not the point. The point is that you are deceitfully telling Ghanaians that those are the factories you are building. That is the point.
Abana yeto no, omulusu a omontiase. Nipa na ono ni factory. Aban so na sene, awotumi atrem, aboa no, afa nipa mo ye adwuma no. Ose enye. Ni aban si no, ewo ho. And I almost saw near the distress. The same thing applies to dams. I buy a couple to dam with the baby. And dam now end this 8 years. Oh my pan a gua. The minds of obesity new dam, you know. Then I say no, and your say, you see, son of me, yeah, Ghana about 400 state-owned enterprises. Gunina. And this
thank you. Simon, after the Ebemo Casaba, Yenti Kiko, why in Africa. But I want a friend after free. Yo.
Uncle, what is the Diaga? I am next the new not such a pressure,
a cosro, if you are
What's the pressure?
Simon, or a matured politician.
Yes.
The Nicholas no way on the I go with you.
Hello. Bacho, your friend say now free why? Yes, why? Bacho call us. You ain't taking any calls. You say, "I'm gonna be afraid to say why." You ain't taking this one. No, me answer questions. No, does why? Bacho manu ko why? Manu ko. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it, baby. Yeah, that was it. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was it.
And I free SHS. India, I yes obedience to India. I you be some much of the Linear, I know, and some of I say UK underground, you know, almost introduce you oyster system. It is true, but almost was addressing into the fact to say, answer London Underground, no policy documented at all.
Thank you.
And to question, Pan saying,
Never.
Your time on Intina, Miss Rowan.
And all policy documents, if you call longer, they know where to tighten and where not to touch. Now, if it's a NPPR, say, only policy documents, then all free as it is.
Thank you.
Almost within by. In the issue, they are all longer. No, we are all in the dark. You who be here, and the question of the trust on it. Free SHS, and they said they are all come. It is very true. That in the we say almost 123 ministers, and no almost other 20.
Yo, yeah, that was it. Why? Thank you. Simon, where do you although question a corner now? Banana questions now as I hear mouse work a summer also. Now, Casa, also.
May I say, Kofula? First of all, me person me
hold on, I call her. Yo, hold on.
No, the funny way, so what funny way.
Hold on, okay, call her. But your question, why? Are you saying?
Okay,
but your one friend, not free. Sorry, why?
Yeah, President, but every time I'm not work down. And I just say, MPP, which policy before me implementing or my pilot in Ghana before?
Sir, Obia Busada, why?
Yeah, but he's never answered that question.
Okay. Some on Casa, Obia, no Nanabe Casa, why? Yes, that was it.
Many share policy before they implement the pilot in Ghana because they've never piloted any program. Programs that they've implemented.
Yo, thank you.
Then they'll implement it.
With that, we thank you. Yes, more be am friend say why. Yes, thank you very much. Why? More be am friend. No, mutimi answer questions. Some.
Thank you. First of all, Mr. Jeffrey, Nakob, you're throwing money at nothing. It said you'll be TV. Now woman is car. Obi siswa. Maybe son announce about for say course school way. You know. Was he planning that he gets employed in NAPCO, or was he looking for a real job? I went to school, I finished university, I applied and got a normal job to do. The NDC did not look at putting youth in NAPCO jobs for 3 years and then taking them off and giving them no future, giving them no hope. What the NDC planned to do or kept doing was to create real jobs in health, in education, in the other sectors of the economy. The NDC built a lot of hospitals, CHIPS compounds, so that people could be deployed. Nurses who came out of colleges could be deployed to the rural communities and areas that needed health, trained health personnel. That's what the NDC did. The NDC built schools so that people could go there and teach. That not to put them in NAPCO job. So after 3 years, when they've done the NAPCO and they come out of the NAPCO because it's for 3 years, what happens to them next? We're saying that it's not a solution to the problem. That is why the government spending in terms of payment of salaries keep ballooning. that is why the economy is not doing well, because we are not investing in the real sector that will bring growth. That's the point we are making. He's saying that they came and they restored allowances. Nobody's saying allowances are not good. But I tell you that if you should go and check what the NDC did, and they need to learn from that. The NDC, the money that they used to pay allowance, that's the money they use to train, to build a lot of hospitals. And the idea was that from the same money that they were using to pay allowance, they will save that money and start them, put them to hospitals to go and work. So we're not looking at giving people NAPCO jobs. How many of Akufo-Addo's children, or any of their 125 ministers, how many of them have their kids in NAPCO jobs? Did Officer Mafo not give 2 of his children jobs in Summit? Why did they not go work in NAPCO? So that's the point we're making. We are saying that they should stop the populist strategy of getting votes and get the people the future, give the young people of our country a future. Support them to start business, do something that will bring growth and to our economy, not to go and be borrowing money and throwing money at them. That's what we're saying. On the issue of not giving jobs to people under their government, in terms of the banking sector, over 1 million job losses have occurred under their supervision. What happened? They formed a bank. Under their own government, you saw people panic withdrawal. It's less than 2 months ago when people were withdrawing from the finance minister and the Bank of Ghana had to come and tell people that they should stop putting their monies under their beds. There was an interview that was conducted in a market in Ashanti region, and the woman said that because you go to the banks these days and you're not even sure of getting your money, they rather put their money under their beds. Some of them, it even became so bad that these susu boxes became very popular. Market women started buying them in all kinds of sizes. And this is something that, all what I tell you are facts that are out there. So what is Nana Ansah what is he telling me? They're collapsing banks of perceived enemies of the NPP, so that Kenoforatas banks and business empire can survive. And we all know it. They're talking about Said Agonga and the rest of them. What happened to the Bank of Mensa Otabil? Their pastor friend. What happened to the NPP pastor friend's bank? They are saying that they've just yesterday I was reading something. Parkwesi Indum, the managing director of Parkwesi Indum, GN Bank, is saying that this government is consistently taking all steps to make sure that GN Bank will collapse. Apart from downgrading it to kind of like a susu. What's the next? It's not a susu. It's not up to a susu. It's like I've forgotten. Whatever kind of. It's not a proper bank, like a proper commercial bank. Apart from downgrading it to the next step of banking at the banking level, what they're looking at doing is that every step that they're taking is to collapse the bank. This is a banking sector that was growing, a banking and insurance sector that was growing at 24%. They came, the whole thing is collapsed. Contractors are paid in base. You send a check to the bank, and these are public records. You send a check to the bank, and you go there, and they tell you, come for 10,000. If it's 100,000, they come for 10,000. Come in 2 weeks and come. Under which NDC government did you see people going to cash their checks and get their monies in drips and drops? What is Nana Ansah Bofort? Is it not a shame that under their leadership, how many people got employed in these banks? And they have thrown over millions and millions of cedis that could have been used to save those banks. They rather collapse the bank so that Kenoforatas banks and business can survive and get the millions of Ghanaians out of jobs. Those people, their families, to continue to suffer. Is that the best way? Under NDC, during the time of Atamos, Ghana Commercial Bank, which they are now using as the bank that takes over every bank that is collapsing, nearly collapsed. Under Kufuor, we came and revived it. It became a profitable business. Government got involved, got people to become part of the management of Ghana Commercial Bank. Eventually, when Ghana Commercial Bank stood on its feet, government withdrew and allowed it to run. That is what they need to learn. But this government, it doesn't matter whatever you tell them, they're not interested. Recently, they said they want to hold, when we did Senchi, it was telling about Senchi, how Senchi didn't work and went for political credibility and all of that. Recently, they said they're going to do an economic forum. They're learning from Senchi. That's what President Mahama told them a long time ago, that they need to learn from Senchi. They need to learn from Senchi so that people who have got expertise in these areas can come and advise them. And so I'm saying that he should be ashamed of the job losses. Media, do you know the number of media enterprises, media houses that have collapsed under this government are uncountable. Millions of Ghanaians. We're talking about, what is he talking about? He's talking about, what else was the issue? We're talking about 1D1F. I've spoken to 1D1F, isn't it? I said it's shambolic. They have nothing. No. They have nothing. They have nothing to talk about 1D1F. Yeah, they're poaching people's factories. They're poaching people's businesses and claiming 1D1. You said we didn't build schools. Today you're admitting we build schools. We say let them come and cooler. It's been 2 years now. They're going in their third year now. We're saying that they should come and show us photos. They should come and show the factories they built after all the money they borrowed. They should come. Is that too much to ask? It's not too much to ask, Nana. It's not. But I'm saying that Akufo-Addo promised that he will make Ghana, Accra, the cleanest city in Africa. And I just said that his minister yesterday came and told Ghanaians that if you are a man and you don't have a toilet in your house, no woman should marry you, and that should be pushed back. They said they want to give one child a chocolate per day. I'm still waiting. They said they're going to give each constituency $1 million per year. They are still waiting. My constituency of Novrongo Central have not had their share. If they are giving to some constituencies, please, I'm begging them. They should also give to Novrongo Central. We need development. I am saying we're saying that they gave 280 promises and they are still promising. The president and his vice are still promising and lying about the economy. So I don't know what they want to talk about. Anyway, I'm done.
Thank you.
Have you finished?
I'm done.
Nana, what the policy also say answer all more questions.
It was can be. It was almost opposition party. But as I Mama, one can be because the guys of the room, I can know the BC Ghana because even that. Nza branch pa na papa nifina one by here na papa ya be. You know, also okay can be. No, the NDC supporters na eyo omani. But as onim adokodia eye NDC omwanwa e wa Akufo-Addo ho and they be omo kan ho nsem di na tem papa no mfa no ono si amanyesem no nyene we see mu that udi na tem o so etia o so no nye fe o so ye duafo so ye den ono mfa no ne eye omwanwa ene ahoden so no nitwi fi o ahoden o wa odisi adwuma and fie mienu pe no the kind of policies and programs that were rolling out at a year juma at Eboa Ghana for. And I am one. Well, I'm going one. What time I'm fear bemono. No, I'm going to say, do you know almost say Ghana? No, a bay ding. I'm a Akufo-Addo. So, maybe Obenya space one. It's a quite under IMF. And the inside weighty. They said, Obenya space. What to cut your pretty was it the Bianama IMF dealer on the Marcos sign. Bonsam dealer omoma yapasan no kweme fa so abroduka beba abafie kweme kana ombetuma ye adwuma ni books no ebe ye clear na ngrofu yesi ye free mu no ometim kwa ba approve ni ye free mu no omunim they don't know just a young one 2 years and crab fee once we see hospitals in Ghana amoma permanent jobs where are those hospitals and now unemployed guys ni gufie and no munya adwumanye if you watch no not all the district hospitals na musi ye no so about 200 ka okay no abobi o say wo district we fanti akwa e wo nkoko e wo ha isisi ye ana ke bi beto fani pa be say 200 enu ni timu fo mu e bi ni ho e we ba e we say o ma permanent jobs tip governor kanu or see or map almost 60 hospitals cheap compounds across Ghana and when find antenna and crab fear no munya adwumanye there ka say o de kama o made o de tro tekumpo na mu fifie enko baby enko ye adwuma na so de tia
University of Ghana hospital Bank of Ghana hospital
obetimi go school we school obe pen paper act application for about 3-4 years. So when I am here, because you NDC niti, and I use school no. UCC, me aware. We use school pure say baby. And now only me pa and now I go school here.
I can't school for time, Pacho.
Only one I go school we tifia. Omo applications. Omo nedumanye. Omo kwa. Kofi penu ya we. E bisa working experience. Empo why your service boy we no. E say bisa working experience. They also penimiaba na ni monim yara stop gap emergency plan and am kasni pe so ti wiase na oni emergency plan na o yes be useless human being na nim nya ya o mu wiase Now Penyaba, the challenger in Great Buffy, a national security threat. See Mama Buffy, see a permanent job. Permanent job. Sabi Penny a my bonnet, a page mapper. A better, me, and answer for a better. Somebody sorry, acquire Ejuma, na empo. Sabosme, 500 cities are. Met me a ye, never yes, your womb. Let me my pa. My quack, ya twice. Who will be a nim Yansana, no name would not do down. You do it. Cassim to nephew and a permanent job. Go on, whatever. 8 good years will be about trans wiring. A baby abba, and take a crack, and the echo in 3 men at the Maya. Yamia Duma, I only say, Naku for say a beer free. Oh, my phone say a beer free. A beer man on Scanaco and him. They be free, and me a self account. Oh, go be 6 months' time. It be 3 months' time. Even what pay a maybe, oh baby, or Remuna 6 months a year, no, oh, a Juna Bain, no, a quack ye, or be saying a crowd. A payment, I'm going to say, baby, Sana, ye, no, no, can't say 1 million for each person. Not much to say, Sir Bojan, ye buy this kind of Vermont and these MPs, no more. Yea,
another NDCMPs in Parliament.
Your program, ye, the IPEP, Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program. Saskano, they call NTT 3 development authorities, the Northern Belt, the Middle Belt, and the Coastal Belt. Yes, can they call Nipa tempo, no, Nyame Hiom, street lights, gutters, Sabi, the Nambia, Abia, business, Nime Hiom, no markers, bridges, no, and Mrs. Saskan, you carry call. No, almost a potem, warehouse, not a day, 1 district, 1 warehouse, yes, senior, a woman, a bushwa, the Benny be a store, so there's a sound jaswa, a sound a diaba, then you're a crosswa, yea, Okamba Senti, say it's your Senti, yea, Senti, and Nipa, almost on name day, almost cost square year, our more university be a PhD, almost all women economics, Epatana Senti. No business, it could see saying. Only you'll see IMF for policy. Credibility. Into them person also say every sank baby, send an uncle boka, echo high hotel, expensive taxpayers' money, a bomb manaka, and a grandpa. Okay, by the banking sector. The banking sector, Bonio Mudi here, Obianim, Ghana banks and the city, no. Now, what did they anymore? They are Tontroa. Ghana banks, no, they are Tontroa. Oh, collapse in the banking industry. Oh, porno.
How many of them are not paying?
Before the elections, I can say. Books being in action, I say there are banks that I work in distress. I be collapsing. They are not money. And internet 2016, no more per Quambia that naso. And you know, Bonnie, you must Akunya. Say Bonia go free, Omo dear, Omo dear. No can say ye grew be why don't you know? Then that's the Benibu. Oh, Muravi, Kina Farmer. Tobinko, come on in the Faso. My Mr. Asia, come on in the Faso. Among more Ghana.
Until I go banks and then go
banks here. Now your bank won't mean or any biscuit and management to one. Now in terms canon and a bad investment. No, you are never so easy car with a scale on them. Almost anything better for them. Or my former consultant at the bank. Say the Gungumo, near Heritage Bank, near Thames from Bank of Ghana.
Men's out of anything.
Yeah, man, hands and guy, yea, so every beneath. Na MPP no bank ni ekunu we ta David yeah dear e bo man no yeah dear emra o manimu you can be operating the banker to bank regulator you know to nas rough
can operate a bank
can operate a bank like investment bank na commercial bank
okay
no
I know I'm surprised but I'm saying that those are fine I'm asking you a question are they fine are they working okay
mun trans 8 years so British o ba mu bia bentam mantina so are you serious?
Most of all reform banking sector, and it's targeting perceived banks that belong to well, it's up to the banks you are. You never speak without talking about say they're going. You never speak without talking about say they're going.
I need to be.
No, you never speak without talking about say they're going. No, you never speak without talking about say they're going.
As my can say the Congo Bank no, Heritage Bank no, then Papa no. Do for bank no, then Papa no. What I tell you, who yes can correspond Black Stars. Obia Black you discover to bank no.
And did they ever default in payments?
No, we bank
did they ever default? Is there a record said there was ever default in payments?
Our capacity to bank no. Obi discover to one. Our so we are competent people and good bank wa mu ye juma. What do you do? Minister of bank number be scanner. I say Halifax. We see Halifax. No, I caught with this kind of in your name. A woman,
never been an NDC, you know,
Abebank, Ebe Santande. What you claim Abebrutely? She and Yako to be asking. Ebanson Abebank, Ebe Santande. Bank and Koye, nay, yeah.
That was
Nana, your final analysis because time you did free and they free and
the final analysis is a Ghana for Eddie in field 9 actually answer a Jamaica say bay that woman in Namquano Swa ye no bako Yamia Duma 2020 ye best have one champion Abbott catch from say ye cast a baby mamono and nuni freezing high school ye ba boa for Nkura Akko school or more be with me factory the cast the basis in potent and the maintenance no ye see papa no enter very soon open yantintia or call rounds I know greater commissioner the fact
among 4 projects
bako they are Ghanaians among projects
but we don't say they don't Ghanaians say be honest and tell Ghanaians that they are people's don't say they are your we are not saying be honest to Ghanaians stop making it look as if it was your government's project that's what we say be honest
Obesona sene emana agina ni aban so be so mu fi scratch I will build a new suni eye kuafo so ayene mu ye adwuma cocoa farmers atosode for entos for na kuafo antuna modern bo a o ma bo ma yes no e be kire mo e ba na infrastructure akwan e bring sawodo but next year no the Sino Hydro no
when you are trading
across the country now what did they buy
what did they buy any is one of buy any is one of buy oh come on you can do better than that
and then this what times
you can do better than that
what we your analysis
our sex tape of Mahama the ministers not there no boss no major
wow
do you
know how many people are NDC deport do you know how many Chinese NDC deport
former Ashanti regional minister former Ashanti regional minister John Alexander Akon and the kai say maame no e so de mu a niam akidikita no ye nya na no
so we will tip
someone who be
and mu ja no ye so de mu ye de ko so ko crew
hold on. Callers, almost final analysis near VY because time to take calls, no.
Juma Ghana. I'm going to say, no. A Jumano, Yamiadma, 2020, no. The first 4 years, no. A best and Ghanaians will appreciate it and give the new patriotic party led by Nana Akufo-Addo a second term to continue in any better policies to elevate the plight of the ordinary Ghanaian.
Okay.
Hold on. Pacho, one friend, not free. Oh, Malik, Pacho Manunko, with your quick one. Come with your final analysis.
The NPP guy.
That be who's our question because you need time. It's like your time.
The release of Aisha One was to save Ghana's economy. Now, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, thank you, Marek. Why? Next week, you know, now also know about studio be. Now so about here. Yo, you best say our boss will have to catch our boss now. Next week, you know, Oma Malik Mra. Now, that was it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, kind of say, Obafo asked me if I can name some of the hospitals because he said I was just talking about hospital and I'm not naming any. I want to name, as part of my final submission, I want to name the hospitals that were built under John Mahama and the jobs that we could create as part of that. So I'll start off with the 617-bed University of Ghana Teaching Hospital, NDC. 420 Ridge Hospital Expansion Project, NDC, Mahama. 500-bed military hospital project in Kumasi. Yeah, they're all built. They're all there.
Ridge Hospital.
Yes.
I think it's now.
Oh.
Your
first lady was there. Somebody.
They are doing their final analysis.
Don't let us even talk about that. Ridge Hospital expansion project is under John Mahama. The expansion project. What are you talking about?
Expansion.
Yeah, of course. And then we have the 104-bed hospital project. You can say Ashanti region. the 250 bed hospital again in Siwa. I was Siwa. Yes. Okay. You can say 130 bed maritime hospital. I was Tema. Maritime hospital. The Bank of Ghana hospital. No. So they can Bolgatanga 295 bed. Okay. In the final analysis, let's say this is a corrupt government, family and friends government. It is a government that borrows and shares to its people. We ask Ghanaians who want to know how they're going to deal with their corruption. We have Kelly GVG, we have Meston Fertilizer, we have contaminated fuel, we have Interministerial Committee Charles Bissell. We want to find out how they're dealing with that. Osafo Mahfouz gave at the USA about Aisha Wang, and that he made a very important revelation that she was part of the deal of the 3 million. Apart from us giving away our minerals to Sino Hydro for whatever they want to call it, barter, or we know it's a loan. It comes with a lot of cost. We're saying that 350 million, the new schools logo, NAPCO logo, NHS. Collapsing, and then we'll talk about this the investment at all-time capital. I think my national communication officer did a press conference on that. All-time capital, they did an investment. They wanted to equalize by saying that NDC also invested there, but the point is that you came at the time we invested, there was not such a risk. Today they're saying that they're not going to pay the money, and we're saying that that's a very poor way of using money meant from the public fund, meant for the for the health insurance. We're also saying that this Assembly Common Fund is diverted for all purposes, and you are aware, and I'm sure you're very aware of that. That is being diverted. Afforestation people not being paid. Your government is a complete failure. Akufo-Addo should stop promising more, because whatever he has promised he's not even able to do. My people are still waiting for their dam. When will they do their Navrongo Central? When will we get our dam? When will we get our dam? Thank you. But no, we didn't want to do a dam. We built proper irrigation projects. The NDC built irrigation projects. We built proper irrigation. The tunnel irrigation project. We did proper. Not what you're doing. Wherever there's a rainfall and there's a dugout, you go and put a signboard. You know, I'm saying that you do when you see a dugout, you go and put a signboard and say you are whatever.
Your people teach you a lesson the next elections. That's moving.
I want to say, Nanansa Obofo was head of communication, MPP. That was UK. That was Bebre. Also Simon Aworogo also we NDC for head of communication. That was UK and Ireland. Thank you very much. And then very, very interesting debate. Now a TF was what the final decision no TF omuna 2020 omu vote as mutieno na just mudi make my mind where and how to vote. Yadamunyina say so programming live on Omega Live na programming na Omega Live a sponsorship no so free Omega House na Omega House no ma bebre so we party say your wedding christening any party bia we betimi akita for you either say we pay video or pay photos bibia we pay bia betimi your postcard amount invitation card complimentary cards a gift items bibia we pay bia betimi amount. Oh, into who ye be bisa na after who business now person who ye envelopes ni letterheads and a business cards stationery banners ni bibia so I bet my yaw na who here ya no ma bet my call ye on 0208 520 3359 0208 520 3359. Yedamasi bebre etiefo. Thank you and good night. Now say because you better your technical team Joe Bedu, original man, ewa yedana say, juma from wabetra say almost from 3 o'clock, from Anopo, sorry, wabetra 3 o'clock, aye program bisi satami. Oni and sister danso aso sa, ono so aye juma sa yedana say, senyo oma program yenti mi nye, ti yedana say, mo bompaya na ma bobia mo nyina, eni ye wa nyina. Good night, namunaye. Thank you very much. Yedana say nyina. Good night. Good night.